Hello students, now we'll be discussing the essays for UPSC 2023. At first we'll be discussing section A, part 1, that is thinking is just like a game, it does not begin unless there's an opposite team. तो इसमें हम पहले क्या करते हैं, let us highlight the keywords and let us understand the meaning of this essay in less than a minute. So the first keyword is thinking. That means a process of thinking is going on, and it has equated the process of thinking to a game in which there's an opposite team. So what it wants to say that thinking is a game in which there's an opposite team involved, or your opposite team ko it has tried to equate with some kind of problem. So if there's some kind of problem or if there's some kind of an hurdle, then thinking will take place. So it is just like a game that some problem or hurdle will come, you will face some kind of problem or hurdle and you will think it. So it is just like a game. Okay, you can equate it like a game of chess, जहाँ पे क्या होता है कि one player plays, then second player thinks, then second player plays, then the first player thinks. So something like this. तो इसमें सबसे अच्छा example from which I thought I can begin with is of Tesla. Okay. Now Nikola Tesla joined in 1882 as an engineer in Paris under the company of Edison. Now what happened was that Edison was a fierce promoter of DC current, that is direct current. But Tesla thought that alternating current was much better. Even though he was working under him as an engineer, but he thought AC was much better. And this Edison was a fierce promoter of DC. ठीक है, एडिसन को लगता था DC बहुत अच्छा करंट है. Now this led to a battle between both of these, Tesla and Edison. Okay, so what happened was that Tesla thought that this AC is better due to the fact that you can step up and step down the voltage. So you can change the voltage. You can change the voltage of this AC current. Due to this, आपका जो transmission and distribution losses है वो कम हो जाएगा, and you can transmit it to over longer ranges. You can transmit it to over longer ranges. So this is what Tesla thought. Okay, so what happened was that when Tesla invented efficient AC motor and transformer, AC motor and transformer, things changed. Now Tesla had an upper hand because he had invented this efficient AC motor and transformer. And with this, what Tesla did, Tesla went to a big wealthy businessman to the Wessington house. Wessing house. Okay, the Wessing house. So Tesla इसके पास जाता है. And he promoted Tesla's AC current. Now Edison thought that AC was unsafe, और Edison ने ये दिखाने के लिए क्या किया, he used to electrocute dead bodies and also animals to tell people that AC is unsafe and DC is more safe. And a fierce battle began. And at the end of the day, Tesla emerged victorious with the help of Westinghouse and its funding, and they got the contract for the Niagara Falls. They got the contract for Niagara Falls, जहां पे AC current को use किया गया. In Niagara Falls, the AC current was used. And this is how Tesla became one of the greatest inventor, and AC current is now used all over the world. Okay, Tesla later did many other inventions. One of his inventions was the wireless communications. He can be said as the father of wireless communication because he laid foundation for radio waves. So this is one of the ways in which you can start this essays. Okay, there was a conflict. Okay, an opposing force was involved, and Tesla somehow emerged victorious from that opposing force, and the AC current was born now. Okay. Now here you can give more examples. Recent examples you can give of Chandrayaan 3. So after the failure of Chandrayaan 2, we did not lose our hope. This challenge was there, the problem persisted, but we thought over it and we launched Chandrayaan 3, which was successful. And now after this Chandrayaan 3, we have the confidence to tackle another problem, that we are going to launch Gaganyaan. And we are going to space with this Gaganyaan. So this is one thing that you can add in this. Okay, so this Gaganyaan. Now another example can be of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi ji. Okay. So what Mahatma Gandhi did was that he invented satyagraha and non-violence. So he invented satyagraha and non-violence, and due to this, he was able to expose the naked face of colonialism, the naked face of colonialism, and he was able to solve the problem of India's independence. He was able to solve the problem of India's independence at the first place. And due to this, he was able to unite the masses. He was able to unite the masses and became a mass leader himself. And India gained its independence in 1947. So this is another example which you can give, that how a problem was there and how someone, in this example Mahatma Gandhi, persisted with that problem and came over that problem. Okay. Now another example can be of Alan Turing. Now Alan Turing is said to be one of the fathers of computer sciences and artificial intelligence. He invented the Enigma machine. Enigma machine. Alan Turing invented the Enigma machine, and this Enigma machine was used to break codes or to decipher the codes of Germans. So he was able to break the secret codes which was used by Germans, and due to this, the Allied forces emerged as victorious. Allied forces emerged as victorious in World War II. This was one of the main reasons why Allied forces emerged victorious in World War II in the first place. Okay, so इसका आप example दे सकते हो. Then another example was of Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs had a vision that every person should have a PC. So he's said to be the pioneer of personal PCs or personal desktops. Okay, because at that time the PCs were too bulky. Normal person cannot have afforded a PC. It was too bulky, too expensive for a normal person to have these kinds of PCs. So Steve Jobs is the person who pioneered this, and we all know he pioneered iPhone, iPad, and iPod, which revolutionized the ICT industry, how we interact with our devices, etc. So smartphone, etc. All that came. Then another examples which you can add. So I'm just giving some examples. I'm not explaining them. Albert Einstein, his theory of relativity. Albert Einstein and his theory of general relativity. And then we have Elon Musk, who SpaceX, who is now moving into SpaceX so that he can take humanity to space and to Mars, etc. And another example is that he invented Tesla for sustainable future, sustainable energy, and all those things. So these are some of the examples you can write. Now, इसमें second part में आता है. Now, second part is that you have to write an antithesis also. That no, it is not always true that we have thinking which takes place due to the fact that we have thinking which takes place due to the fact that there's an opposite team involved. Okay. So in this, what you can write, कि suppose if you are driving, okay, and if there's a turn, okay, there's a turn like this, suppose, and this is you who is driving, so you will slow down. You will intuitively slow down. तो कुछ thoughts जो है ना, some thoughts are intuitive, जो अंदर से आते हैं. There's no process involved in that. No opposition, no nothing is involved. You slow down. Even though the road would be empty, but you will slow down in this turn because that is an intuitive thought. So इसमें कोई ना opposing team involved नहीं थे. Okay, so this is one thing. Then suppose you are a chef and who is trying to improve their recipe. If you are a chef and you are trying to improve your recipe, so in this case also what will happen, that no opposing force is as such involved. You are inventing yourself. Okay, if you are an artist who is drawing a picture, तो आप ऐसे 3-4 एग्जांपल्स दे सकते हो एंटीथेसिस को सपोर्ट करने के लिए ऐसे कि ऐसा नहीं है. नाउ let us come back to the another thing, that thinking in the modern world, that why do we need thinking today. This is one of the parts in your essay which you can write, that why do you need thinking today as such in the modern world. So today we have challenges such as global warming, inequality. Okay, so global warming, inequality, then we have hunger, xenophobia, So all these things are there in today's world. तो इसके लिए हमें thinking चाहिए. We need today innovative thinking to tackle these challenges. We need innovative thinking to tackle these challenges. Okay, so this you can write. अब इसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया और वर्ल्ड ओवर ने क्या क्या स्टेप्स लिए हैं ये भी आप थोड़ा हाईलाइट कर सकते हैं. So what GOI has done Atal Innovation Mission. Then we have Vajra for visiting faculty. Okay, visiting advanced joint research faculty. So these are some things that we have taken. Okay, or what we have done. This is Vajra that we have done. Then we have Inspire Fellowship. So these are some things that we have done. This you can highlight in your essay. Globally, all the global efforts you can also write. कि globally क्या हो रहा है? Okay, so globally we have Nobel Prize. This Nobel Prize is given for innovations, etc., in various fields such as chemistry, physics, etc. And then we have Abel Prize. This is given for maths. So Abel Prize को जो है, it is considered as a Nobel Prize for maths. Okay, so this is what globally has been done to promote thinking, innovation, etc. Okay, then now let us move towards conclusion. कंक्लूजन में आप क्या लिख सकते हो? तो कंक्लूजन में आप लिख सकते हो कि टुडे वी नीड थिंकिंग मोर देन एवर. वी नीड टू थिंक मोर देन एवर. ओके, एंड दिस थिंकिंग विल लीड टू इनोवेशन, and this innovation will solve the various problems for mankind. Okay, such as we have been solving medicines, like we had COVID-19 and we now past that phase. तो हमने COVID-19 की प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व किया. We solved the problem of COVID-19. We had solving the problems of AIDS, cancer, etc. So we need more innovation to solve such problems. Okay, and these innovations will help us to achieve India of our dreams, or India of the dreams of our forefathers. India of the dreams of our forefather, which they have dreamed of, or our founding fathers, you can say. And you can also write, it can help India achieve a tryst with destiny. तो आप ऐसा भी लिख सकते हो conclusion में. And something like this you can conclude. And one of the thoughts that you can give is that the mind is like a sword. Like a sword. It grows dull without opposition. It grows dull without opposition. So again, this is one of the ways in which you can write essay. Okay, this thought is of Andrew Hamilton. So again, there can be a number of ways in which you can write essay. You can make things. Okay, आप इसको अलग-अलग chapters में अपने तरीके से तोड़ सकते हो. This is one of the framework which I have given. It is up to you. You can experiment it. So one of the ways in which you can write. So if this really helped you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. You can also tell the ways in which you have done the essays in our comment section. You can discuss it. Okay, you can come to our website. You can visit our blogs. So there also you will find the essay. So a very thank you, and I wish you all the best.